Welcome back to SBNC Extra. If you're watching this video, please consider subscribing to our channel for the latest car reviews. Tonight we step into the quiet hum of a new era. The lights fade in, and beneath the soft white glow of a futuristic showroom, a familiar badge glints with renewed purpose. The iconic Honda H, surrounded by 5 silhouettes that represent the next chapter of mobility. This isn't just a reveal. It's a statement. A declaration that the future of affordable luxury and innovation belongs to those who dare to evolve without losing their soul. This is the complete 2026 to 2027 Honda lineup. The Civic Neo, the Accord Vision, the CR-V Horizon, the Prelude X, and the Prologue Hyper EV. 5 cars that together redefine what it means to drive a Honda in the age of electrification and emotion. The air feels still, almost reverent, as the first shape moves into focus. The 2026 Honda Civic Neo. The name Civic has always stood for balance, performance without arrogance, accessibility without compromise. But this is a Civic reimagined for a new generation that grew up surrounded by technology. The Neo greets you not with a roar but with a pulse of light. Its exterior shimmers with a liquid metal finish that dances between silver and pearl, the body stretched lower and wider than before. The iconic fastback silhouette remains, but now sculpted through aerodynamic channels that seem to breathe as the car moves. The headlights are no longer mere beams. They are a seamless ribbon of LED intelligence that trace the outline of the grille, forming a confident, futuristic expression. Step closer and you notice how Honda has refined every detail. The flush door handles, the subtle carbon fiber textures along the lower skirts, and the redesigned Honda emblem, now illuminated softly in white, symbolize the company's quiet step into the electric age. Inside, the Civic Neo is no longer a compact car. It feels like a studio, a space of calm precision. A floating center console houses an expansive panoramic OLED display, wrapping from driver to passenger like a digital cocoon. The seats are sculpted from recycled vegan leather, infused with microventilation patterns inspired by origami folds. The cabin glows in ambient light that adjusts to your heartbeat, measured through the steering wheel's biometric sensors. Performance hasn't been forgotten either. Under the sleek shell lies Honda's latest e-motion hybrid system, a blend of electric torque and turbocharged efficiency that pushes out 340 horsepower, sending the Neo from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 4.5 seconds. But the real brilliance isn't in speed, it's in silence. As the Civic Neo glides across the city, it projects a soft synthetic tone outside for pedestrians, a sound composed by Japanese audio engineers to echo the rhythm of flowing water. Pricing is expected to begin around $39,000, a gateway into the future for anyone who wants sophistication without excess. As the Civic Neo's lights dim, another form takes center stage, elegant, stretched, and dignified. The 2026 Honda Accord Vision. If the Civic Neo is youthful ambition, the Accord Vision is timeless evolution. It represents maturity reborn in metallic form. The silhouette is long and fluid, every curve defined by air and purpose. The front fascia features a full-width adaptive grille that adjusts its airflow in real time, channeling cooling where it's needed and closing for aerodynamic efficiency at cruising speeds. The Accord Vision's proportions exude confidence. A sweeping roofline, frameless glass doors, and hidden aerodynamic fins along the rear quarter panel that activate during high-speed travel. The Vision is not only beautiful, it's intelligent. Its surfaces are embedded with microscopic photovoltaic cells that absorb sunlight, powering cabin electronics and reducing overall battery load. Inside, Honda takes serenity to another level. The interior feels like a luxury lounge, minimalist yet emotional. A floating glass instrument panel hovers above a handcrafted walnut beam, merging digital intelligence with organic texture. The seats feature adaptive memory foam that molds to your posture in real time, while the ambient lighting system synchronizes with your driving mode, cool blues for comfort, warm ambers for sport. There are no buttons, only voice and gesture. Every command, every interaction feels intuitive and human. Powering this sculpture of innovation is Honda's new V-Drive e-hybrid powertrain, a 2.0-liter turbo combined with twin electric motors delivering 420 horsepower through an all-wheel torque vectoring system. It's capable of 1,000 kilometers range on a single charge assist cycle, and yet can unleash a sub-4-second sprint when asked. Expected pricing, around $55,000, placing it among the most advanced luxury sedans in its class. Competitors from Germany and Korea might have more badges, but none blend tradition and tomorrow quite like this. And as the Vision fades into a whisper of silver light, we move to a machine built for adventure, the 2027 Honda CR-V Horizon. The name feels apartment. The Horizon is not just an SUV, it's a bridge between the physical and digital worlds. Its design feels alive, an organism of mobility rather than a mere vehicle. The body wears a matte titanium finish, broken only by glowing red contour lines that pulse gently when the car is charging. The grille has evolved into a digital sensor array, reading topography, humidity, and even air composition to adjust its terrain mode automatically. Its roofline gently slopes into an aerodynamic tail spoiler, housing solar microcells that extend range during daylight travel. The 22-inch adaptive wheels change spoke shape via electromorphing metal to reduce drag at higher speeds. Inside, the Horizon feels like a futuristic observation deck. A full-glass panoramic canopy stretches from dashboard to tailgate, tinting automatically based on sunlight intensity. The steering wheel is retractable, disappearing into the dash when autonomous mode activates. The seats are sculpted in geometric diamond patterns, each embedded with micromassagers that adjust with body pressure. Honda's AI assistant, codenamed Hikari, greets you by name, recognizing your face and predicting your preferences before you speak. Under the body lies Honda's Tri-Motion electric drive system, combining 3 independent motors for instant torque vectoring and off-road stability. With 480 horsepower and a projected range of 700 kilometers, it conquers both cityscapes and mountain passes with equal grace. Expected price: around $62,000. It's a machine for those who seek both sophistication and the open road, proof that adventure and elegance can coexist. The lights dim once more, and the silence deepens as something unexpected emerges from the shadows. Low, sleek, and impossibly graceful, the 2027 Honda Prelude X. The revival of a legend. For decades, the Prelude symbolized youthful spirit and sportiness, and now it returns, not as nostalgia but as revolution. The Prelude X's form is a masterclass in proportion, an impossibly low stance, a razor-sharp shoulder line, and a rear light signature that flows like molten glass. This car doesn't look like it was designed, it looks like it was sculpted by wind itself. Active aerodynamic flaps along the side skirts open and close to guide airflow precisely, while the front intakes channel cooling through a hidden duct system. The cabin sits forward, creating that perfect Grand Touring balance between aggression and elegance. Step inside and the Prelude X reveals its dual nature. Minimalist in layout, maximalist in emotion. The cockpit is wrapped in suede graphene composite, with a driver-centric interface that projects holographic data directly into your line of sight. Every switch, every command responds with haptic precision. Honda's new Neural Sync control lets the driver tune steering feedback, suspension damping and throttle sensitivity simply by tracing their fingers along the console surface. Underneath, a fully electric dual-motor architecture delivers 610 horsepower, powered by a solid-state 120 kWh pack that charges to 80% in 12 minutes. 0 to 100 km per hour in 3.2 seconds. But numbers don't tell the full story. What makes the Prelude X special is how it feels: light, connected, alive. It channels the spirit of the original Prelude while propelling it into a new dimension. At an expected $78,000, it's a car for dreamers, a symbol that Honda hasn't forgotten its passion for driving, even in an era of silence. And then, in the center of the stage, the final shape emerges. The 2027 Honda Prologue Hyper-EV, the brand's flagship of innovation. Everything about it radiates quiet power. It stands tall and wide, an electric grand tourer that combines SUV practicality with supercar performance. The body is finished in an iridescent pearl white that subtly shifts hues under different lighting, a living canvas of technology. The front end features Honda's signature infinite loop lighting, a continuous beam that runs from one mirror to the other, symbolizing endless energy. The grille area is a digital matrix capable of projecting messages, signals, or patterns, turning the vehicle into a communicative platform. The rear features a split-glass tailgate with embedded OLED panels that adapt to braking force and weather visibility. Inside, the Prologue Hyper-EV transcends what we think of as an interior. It's more like a sanctuary. The dashboard is replaced by a full-width immersive screen that can switch between navigation, entertainment, or relaxation modes. The 4 seats rotate inward for lounge configuration during autonomous driving. The materials feel otherworldly: crystal resin, woven metal threads, and micro-illuminated fabric that breathes light through microscopic perforations. Honda calls it light as material. Power comes from a quad-motor electric system producing an estimated 900 horsepower, with torque distribution so intelligent it feels telepathic. Range? Over 1,000 kilometers per charge, thanks to solid-state battery chemistry co-developed with Panasonic. The Prologue's chassis features self-healing polymers that repair microcracks over time, reducing maintenance costs. Its AI driving suite learns your habits. It studies how you brake, accelerate, and turn, then adapts itself to mirror your personality behind the wheel. Priced around $110,000, the Prologue Hyper EV isn't just Honda's flagship. It's a vision of the brand's future philosophy: efficiency, emotion, and empathy. As the 5 vehicles line up under the brilliant white showroom lights, their reflections merge. 5 philosophies, 1 identity. Each represents a facet of Honda's soul: the Civic Neo, the dream of youth and progress; the Accord Vision, the mastery of elegance; the CR-V Horizon, the call of adventure; the Prelude X, the pulse of performance; and the Prologue Hyper EV, the symbol of everything to come. In this lineup, Honda proves that the future of driving isn't about replacing emotion with automation. It's about merging the two until they become inseparable. These cars aren't merely vehicles, they're experiences sculpted from light, intelligence, and imagination. The lights dim slowly, and the final shot lingers, 5 beams of LED brilliance fading into the dark, the faint hum of electric power echoing through the silence. The narrator's voice softens. The future doesn't roar anymore. It whispers. But those who listen closely can still feel the heartbeat of the machine. This has been SBNC Extra. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this cinematic look into the 2026 to 2027 Honda lineup, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth reviews of the world's most extraordinary vehicles. Until next time, drive the future and let the future drive